Well, the Talladega races just ended for three premierships, so I'm just gonna check who won each one. Oh yeah, but Wallace, nice. I mean, it makes sense. Like, definitely well deserved. First Black African American driver to win since Wendell Scott in, was it like 1968 in Jacksonville? Jeez. Who won Xfinity? Brandon Brown. Alright, yeah, the little team that could. Obviously a family owned. Who won the truck series that? Okay, if anything goes crazy, who just came like, who like at least like came second? At least came second. What the fuck happened in this race? Yeah, I'm confused as you guys are. But welcome everybody. Obviously, we're gonna be talking about the Talladega races. And first of all, let's start off with the Charlotte Roval. Obviously, now we're gonna go to the Charlotte Roval other than just the oval circuit, so this will be another road course. This time for the Xfinity and Cup Series. Obviously, the final race for these two series for on the playoff for the round of 12 and the round actually both of them actually for the round of 12. So look at that. And obviously next round will be the round of 8 for both of them as well. Saturday, October 9th, it will be the 3 p.m. Eastern Time for the Xfinity Series for running of the Drive for the Cure 250 presented by Blue Cross Blue Shield of North Carolina. And then on Sunday, 10th of October at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, it will be the Bank of America Rover 400 for the Cup Series. Now, let's get on with the results. And as you can tell by my reaction on the Truck Series, what the hell happened in this race? What happened? How the hell did Tate Fogelman somehow win the Truck Series race? And Tyler Hill came second place. What the hell is happening now in NASCAR in Talladega? What is happening? Just what? Anyways, well, I guess we'll just talk about the Truck Series. So to the rear, well, actually, first we'll talk about the results, actually. So I'll say Tate Fogelman, Tyler Hill, top two. And then Todd Gilliland, John Hunter Nemechek, Ryan Truex, Corey Roper, Spencer Boyd, Denny Bowen, Chase Purdy, and Keith McGee ran out the top 10. And Jordan Anderson, Sheldon Creed, Ben Rhodes, Matt Crafton, Brent Holmes, Cody Roeberg, I still don't know how to say his name, Norm Benning, Willie Allen, Chandler Smith, and Derek Kraus ran out the top 20. Only 3 drivers finished outside of the top 20 for the playoffs. 22nd place, Stuart Friesen. 25th place, Carson Hocevar. And 33rd place, Zane Smith. To the rear, only Cody Roeber. I still don't know if... someone needs to teach me how to say that name, because my god. Because he missed driver introductions. I think it was because like some fog or something. He was trying to like land, like his helicopter was trying to land and nothing. Lap 1, Ben Rhodes leads the field from the inside while Gilliland leads on the outside. However, Brian Dalzett has a start violation and has to do a pass-through. On lap 21, Ben Rhodes wins stage 1. Lap 29, Dalzett actually crashes on the backstretch of the game loose. He heads straight to the inside wall, and yeah, his car was totaled. Well, his truck was totaled actually. Lap 36, Sheldon Creed takes the lead from Matt Crafton, who took the lead from John Hunter Nemechek, and Sheldon Creed wins stage 2. Lap 58, Todd Gilliland spins Austin Hill is already the big one. Drivers involved, Haley Deegan, Chris Wright, Jennifer Joe through the through the non-existent space Cobb. You find out why I called it that. Clay Greenfield, Tate Fogelman, Johnny Sauter, Tanner Gray, Austin Hill, Chandler Smith, Derek Kraus, Zane Smith, Austin Wayne Self, Jason M. Weiss, so the Canadian one, Todd Gilliland, Wallace Allen, Drew Dollar, and Parker Kligerman all involved. Now, because I said that about Jennifer Joe Cobb, if you see the replay, she came in like a freaking torpedo. She just blitzed in as a torpedo. Didn't even brake. I swear it did not even brake. Tried to, for some reason, use the grass to slow her down, even though she has something called a brake pedal that she could easily use. But yeah, and now also Cobb. Now you see why they didn't let you race on the Cup Series in Talladega. Well, I could also see why, to be honest. I was like, first of all, I was like, I mean, give her a chance at least. And then this race happened, and that happened. I was like, Okay, now I can definitely see NASCAR's understanding on that. Definitely. Blitzen, Arca brakes. She just did not care. Anyways, after that, lap 36, Sheldon Creed makes contact with Grant Enfinger, spinning him. Haley Deegan, Sheldon Creed, Clay Greenfield, Carson Hocevar, Stuart Fraser, and Grant Enfinger all involved. And on lap 99, Tate Fogelman wins the Chevrolet Silverado 250, gaining his first career win and second for Young's Motorsports. Young's Motorsports' first career win, ironically, came in Talladega, but it was from Spencer Boyd. Yeah, after dumping John Nemechek and wrecking with Tyler Hill. That finish was, oh my god, it was crazy. I watched the highlights of it on another channel, and whew, was it beautiful, just sliding across the finish line. It was amazing, and yeah, it was definitely something to see. Anyways, let's move on now to the Xfinity series. You already saw who won, obviously. It was Brandon Brown. Brandon Brown obviously won his first career win and the first win for his family-owned team, which is pretty nice. Brandon Jones in second place, and Justin Allgaier, Daniel Hemrick, Jordan Anderson, Justin Haley, Jeb Burton, Austin Cindric, Josh Berry, and Joe Graf Jr. ran out the top 10. Then Ryan Sieg, Jade Buford, Blaine Perkins, Josh Williams, Joey Gase, JJ Yaley, Santino Ferrucci, Tommy Joe Martins, Garrett Smithley, and Carl Weatherman ran out the top 20. A total of 6 drivers inside the playoffs were outside of the top 20. In 24th place, Jeremy Clements. 25th, Harrison Burton. 27th, Riley Herbst. 30th, Noah Gragson. 31st, Mike Snyder. And 39th, AJ Allmendinger. To the rear, only Justin Haley. He failed inspection. And also, the inspectors found the rear roof decals were too thick, meaning it passed or at the start. I don't know why this is a rule. It's a stupid rule, but hey, it's NASCAR. And lap 7, obviously he went straight. Well, he was a straight way ahead of the field because he did his pass through. Lap 25, Sam Mayer and Allmendinger crash after Moffitt and Brown goes 4 wide with them. John Nemechek wins stage 1 under caution. Lap 29, red flag on the backstretch for repairs on a safety barriers in turn 3. So that's just for the Sam Mayer and AJ Allmendinger crash that happened. Lap 31, Riley Herbst leads outside, Nemechek second inside, and Cindric behind Herbst on the outside. Basically, Herbst is in the lead, there's Nemechek, and then Cindric. Lap 50, Blaine Perkins wins stage 2. Don't ask me how. Lap 55, Justin Haley leads the outside, Allgaier second inside. Lap 74 to 76, Bailey Curry stopped on the pit road, which causes a caution. So 76 was the caution, 74 was when it happened. Lap 89, Noah Gragson gets turned by Moffitt, who got turned by Jeb Burton. Noah Gragson hits the outside wall very hard. Mike Snyder, Josh Berry, Brandon Jones, Cesar Baccarella, Ryan Vargas, Garrett Smithley, CJ McLaughlin, Santino Ferrucci, Mason Massey, and Ryan Sieg all involved with Gragson, Moffitt, and Jeb Burton. Lap 90, red flag for the cleanup of the wreck. Lap 94, the restart, Jeb Burton leads outside, Brandon Jones second inside. Lap 102, Harrison Burton is turned by Moffitt, who was shoved by Nemechek. I can tell Moffitt was definitely a bystander in these wrecks. Burton spins and collects Jeb Burton, Daniel Hemrick, Jordan Anderson, Alex LeBay, Jason White, Josh Williams, and Riley Herbst. Lap 105, Darkness approaching the track as Brown is shown as the leader. And at lap 107, the race is called. Brandon Brown wins the Sparks 300, getting his first career win for him and his family team. I think that is very, very well deserved, to be honest, because of just the amount of sacrifice that man had in his NASCAR career, and I'm really, really happy that he's got a first win. I don't care if it was a super speedway. I don't care. I'm just happy he got a win. And the other one, obviously in the Cup race that everyone's going to be talking about, Bubba Wallace wins the Talladega race, the first ever the second African American driver to win. Other than Wendell Scott, who did it first in 1968 in Jacksonville. I may got that the year wrong, but I know it was in Jacksonville. Second place in was Brad Keselowski, then Joe Logano, Kurt Busch, Christopher Bell, Chris Buescher, Denny Hamlin, Kevin Harvick, Eric Jones, and Anthony Alfredo finishing out in the top 10. Then Austin Dillon, Martin Truex Jr., Cole Custer, Chase Briscoe, Ryan Blaney, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Michael McDowell, Chase Elliott, Quinn Houff, and Justin Haley ran out of the top 20. Only 4 drivers of the playoffs finished outside of the top 20. 27th place Kyle Busch, 36th place William Byron, 37th place Kyle Larson, and 38th place Alex Bowman. So 3 drivers went to the rear of the race. First 2, Quinn Houff and Joey Gase, they failed inspections multiple times. And the third one was James Davison. That was for a driver change for David Starr. He was originally going to drive the number 66 car. Lap 15, Toyotas in the top lane have moved to the lead. Lap 56, Justin Allgaier gets sideways after a shove from William Byron, causing him to collide Larson. Priest spins to avoid Larson, and Briscoe makes some contact. Lap 60, Chris Buescher wins stage 1. Lap 67, Larson blows a tire in turn 2 and hits the wall. Lap 68, caution for debris from Larson. Larson had a pretty bad day. Lap 73, rain in turns 1 and 2, which basically causes a red flag. On the restart, Justin Haley leads the field on the inside, and LaJoie second leads the outside. Lap 98, Chase Elliott shoves Stenhouse into the back of Bowman, sending him to the outside wall. Bowman, Reddick, Chastain, Truex, Priest, Kyle Busch, Josh Bilicki, Cody Ware, BJ McLeod, Quinn Houff, and Corey LaJoie all involved. Lap 116, Bubba Wallace leading. Priest gets turned after a push from Buescher. Byron and DiBenedetto are collected. And the race is called off on lap 118 due to rain. And Bubba Wallace wins the Yellowwood 500, getting his first career win for himself and for the team 23-11. I'm shocked, I'll be honest. I think this is also, I think NASCAR also said, like on social media, this is the first time basically a first time winner has happened on the same weekend. I think that might be correct. I may be wrong with that, but I think that might be the first time. So yeah, Bubba Wallace gets his first career win, Brennan Brown gets his first career win, and Tate Fogelman gets his first career win. He is the most unlikely driver to get his first career win in the Truck Series, but here we are. Anyways, let's have a look at the standings. And we'll first start off with the Truck Series, not the Cup Series, for the Lord of Christ. John Hunt Nemechek is in the lead. Ben Rhodes behind him. Matt Crafter, Sheldon Creed inside of the top 4. Outside of the top 4, Stuart Friesen, Chandler Smith, Carson Hocevar, and Zane Smith. Todd Gilliland and Austin Hill, both currently 9th and 10th. For the other drivers from 11th to 20th, Grant Finger, Johnny Sauter, Derek Kraus, also himself, Tyler Ankrum, Ryan Truex, Haley Deegan, Chase Purdy, Tanner Gray, and Tate Fogelman right now at the top 20. So I think Nemechek and Rhodes are safe. Crafton is not, nor is Sheldon Creed. Friesen has a chance. Everyone else needs a miracle. So I'm looking at like these points right here. Now let's move on to the Xfinity Series. There we go. Austin Cindric in the lead, then Justin Allgaier, Daniel Hemrick, AJ Allmendinger, Justin Haley, Brandon Jones, Noah Gragson, Harrison Burton inside of the top 8. Outside of the top 8, Jeb Burton, Maya Snyder, Riley Herbst, and Jeremy Clements. For the rest of the drivers from 13th to 20th, Ty Gibbs, Brandon Brown, Ryan Sieg, Josh Berry, Michael Annett, Tommy Joe Martins, Josh Williams, and Alex LeBay. For the playoff picture, Cindric, Allgaier, Hemrick, Allmendinger, Haley, Jones, I think are probably safe. Gregson, moderate. Burton should be sweating. Actually, both Burtons, actually. Harrison Burton is +8, Jeb Burton is -8. Maya Snyder, -24, needs a miracle. Herbst needs a miracle. And Clements definitely needs a miracle. -48, below the cut line. Definitely needs a miracle. He basically needs to win in Roval. If he wins at the Roval, then he will be in the playoffs. Xfinity done. Now let's move on to the Cup Series. And the Cup Series, looking right here. Denny Hamlin, Kyle Larson, Joe Logano, Brad Keselowski, Mark Truex Jr., Ryan Blaney, Chase Elliott, and Kyle Busch inside of the top 8. Outside of the top 8, Kevin Harvick, Christopher Bell, William Byron, Alex Bowman. Those are the 4 drivers who try to make it inside to the top 8. Kurt Busch, Tyler Reddick, Eric Almirola, Michael McDowell are the other playoff drivers who didn't advance. As for the 4 drivers, Austin Dillon, Matt DiBenedetto, Chris Buescher, and Ross Chastain. So playoff picture right now: Hamlin is safe, Larson is safe, Logano is safe, Keselowski, Truex, Blaney are probably safe. Elliott and Kyle Busch, not really. Kevin Harvick is only the -9, so he has a chance. Christopher Bell may have a chance if Elliott and Busch fuck it up. Byron, probably not. Bowman, probably not as well. -52 and -44 is a pretty big points gap to crawl back. But yeah, that's really about it for Talladega. Obviously, next race will be at the Charlotte Roval for Xfinity and Cup Series only, no trucks. The trucks will be at Martinsville. So yeah, that's really it for me now. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Catch you guys on next time in the next one. Also, I just remembered, obviously sad news about John West Townley. He sadly passed away due to like a shooting in, I think, Atlanta, Georgia. Well, there was a police report which was showed and was announced, and apparently Townley, I think, was trying to attack his ex-wife and some guy who she was hooking up with. I can't remember. I'm probably getting all this wrong, to be honest, but I'm trying to remember. Townley had a satchel, tried to attack them. However, the guy had a gun, shot him, and also shot Laura Townley, I think probably by accident, I'm guessing. And Townley died from his injuries. Laura Townley she's most likely going to be survive. So, yeah, I'll leave a link to the police report, which was obviously was announced on Twitter. And yeah, so thoughts and prayers to the Townley family of their loss of John West Townley. He was a Trucks and Xfinity Series driver, not really known for Cup Series. He won one race in the Truck Series. I can't remember where. I think in Kentucky or Kansas. I don't know. It's a mile-and-a-half cookie cutter track. I know that. So yeah, thoughts and prayers to the Townley family. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Catch you guys all in the next one. Goodbye.